Oh, got to move my mic down. Hold on. The mic descends to my face so that let's not push my monitor forward on accident. Not do that. That would be bad. Hi, everybody. I realized that I could just scoot closer to the mic. Probably better than accidentally knocking over one of my monitors. Love that. Anyway, hi, everybody. Yes, okay. Scroll down and check my audio. Fox23, hello, folks who are lurking in the chat. Hello to you guys as well. Feel free to say hi or just chill in the background. Either or, it's all good with me. How you guys doing? Are we ready for more Ace Attorney? I am just having a sip real quick. I was trying to figure something out before stream. I saw on, I think, Twitter that there was like some new way to do shout out commands where it like actually gives you the option to like, it brings up the thing to follow people. Oh, it's / shout out. That's what it is. I'm dumb. Well, now if we get raided, I can automatically just tell people to follow folks. That'll be cool. Well, anyway, yes, I brought back the wine glass and the desk. The desk and the wine glass are back. I turned them off last stream. I forgot. But anyway, I've had my sip. It's time to get back into it. So, if you guys don't remember where we left off, perjury. So many counts of perjury. Oh my god, oops, all perjury. So now we have entered part 2 of the first day of the trial. And like I said, this one's your long one. So let's get into it. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. Oh, right, there was a whole muffler conversation right before this. I forgot about that. So, this is where we turn the trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Oh no, it's this guy again. Hola, partner. It's Yeehaw! What's up, Yeehaw? They say if you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Hi, Marshall. What's up, buddy? Officer Marshall. Thought I'd come take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. I got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. It's Yeehaw Marshall. It's him again. That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You should be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon. That means. In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So where'd it go? What's the deal? So Miss Starr wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. Sayonara, Yeehaw, man. Hasta luego, motherfucker. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee! Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, I am in physical pain. Let's go. Part 2. Getting into it. I feel like I need to turn my death counter from the Bloodborne stream. I need to turn the death counter into a perjury counter. What if I just did that? I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. You okay over there, Reggie? You alright there, bud? You okay there, Edgeworth? New Ghost 9, hi, what's up? I think Edgeworth's got a stick up his butt. Or something. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue and your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent. Stop shrimping, Mr. Edgeworth. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. He's having a moment. I'm having a moment. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. I genuinely forgot what this bit was. I haven't played this game in so long. I've forgotten the minute. This is unacceptable! Edgeworth, come on. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Who's this? Excuse me. Knock knock? Meekins? No, it's not. It is not Meekins. And now I have to figure out a new voice. What's with this guy? A stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. I forgot about you. I don't know how I managed to, but I forgot about you. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? God, he's kind of terrifying. Ah, it's you. Got a face like this. Oh, wait. Sorry I'm late, Edgy. The roads were packed, it's just me. Long time no see, Edgy. How you been? Swim much these days? Hello? No, I've been busy. Oh, busy? No, this voice doesn't really work for him. God, what do I do with this guy? What do I do with this guy? I feel like I need to go deep. Busy smizzy, Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge? I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? So you're righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks? So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! Little worthy? Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Look at him, this fucking face. Name's Gant, Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, to what do we owe this honor today? Been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Oh, well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. He's got a right stick up his ass, doesn't he? I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less. I have to do this face. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? Your investigators are this lax. How do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuse. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Time for our weekly dose of murder! Yes. It's a wahoo moment. It's hangouts with me and we're watching these lawyers get up to some shit. Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. Wouldn't mind this guy getting murdered. I know, right? Got that bright orange suntan on him, like he spent too much time in a bad tanning salon. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes. Well, I think all you would have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. You're all a bunch of sissies. Give me the knife. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Oh, I'm being autopiloted. Oh, jeez. The spirit moves me. Okay, I'm back in control. Assuming direct control! Gah! Don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. Dark red stain. Blood? No, it's obviously ketchup. Switchblade knife. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. So was the tip found in the victim, or do we have two murder victims? Good question. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife? Sure thing, not a problem. Not even a little one, really. This man is just the biggest hot mess of a color scheme I've ever seen. He's got the red tie with the gold thing in the center. He's got the orange sherbet jacket that's almost the same color as his skin, and he's got the neon pink little glasses. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Effective against vampires? It is cross-shaped. One could argue that, yes, it is effective against vampires. Bug too, but not nearly as bad as Von Karma. This is very true. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the police department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime? A 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Murders? 2 murders! There was a murder at the police department. A detective? That's hush-hush information, Aji. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Oh, wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodwin was killed at the prosecutor's office. 2 murders! 2 murders! Order, order, order! Anyway, we at the department were all a-flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department's situation. Oh, well, Mr. Wright? 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. Chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. I will do my best. I want to look at this knife again. SL92. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. It reminds me of a similar code. L6. It's a case number? That's weird. What? I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either. Maybe I should check the court record again. Yeah, maybe I should check the court record again, because, S675? Or perhaps something else? Perhaps something else? Perhaps something else? What are my other evidence? Let me refresh my memory. It's been a week. Excuse me. Special? Mm-hmm. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. 867. Stop it. Stop it. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. What? Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Ahaha. Evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. I think we come back to that one. Any shape to do an investigation. Detective was killed at the police department. Any problem? Hi! Welcome to court. The same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact! Surprising, isn't it, Udgy? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto? I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one! This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. We already know that. We already know where the victim was found, the police department. So we need to know how the victim was killed. Well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It's what we in the Force call a stabbing with a knife. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, That's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. I feel like I'm gonna have to keep pressing this a bit harder. Okay, let's go back and press them again. Where the victim was found, I guess more specifically. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Righto? I can't say I've heard of it. Well, you see, it's a room that's filled with evidence. I bet you couldn't guess that one, huh? I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Okay. And just keep pressing. 5:15? That's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? You mean what? You've been here this whole goddamn time, Judge! Funny, isn't it? Murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence? This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. This case, I can't talk much about it. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. Look at my spray tan. That's the spray tan of the chief of police, it's official. I can't just say anything I please, Righto? You understand. Try to understand, Righto. Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. And maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. Prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. That knife! What was it doing there? I'd better check this knife out. Okay, let me look at the knife one more time. Didn't like, damn it, super close. I'm missing. I already looked at the tag, but no. No, it doesn't look like. Okay. There's a connection between this knife and Goodman. Oh, between this knife and Goodman? Then yeah, absolutely there is. Fucking this shit. The note. Oh, wait a second. Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection. Yeah, you want another one? Objection! Maybe a third one just for funsies? Objection! I've got a button that can do that shit. This knife, this has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Ah ha ha, an honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great! Got to go get my popcorn. My popped corn. The fabled triple objection. Objection! Quadruple objection! Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus S 7S 12-2? Your Honor, it's upside down. You stupid bitch. Upside... The printed name on the memo makes it looks like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? We got a spin, baby! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. This is some Danganronpa shit. SL9. That's the same thing that's written on this knife's tag. But why would he write it upside down? Order, order! Well, Chief? Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. Here's your fucking prize. Double murder and homicide. I win? What game is that playing? This knife was evidence in a case. It was also stolen from the department's evidence room. The evidence room? The evidence room! So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice! Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It's evidence from a case long since solved. This knife was stolen on the day of the murder. Found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. So I can't talk much about it. Can I present the knife now? Okay, maybe this is now when I talk about... The knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence. Did I already do this one? It was evidence, you say. It wasn't in fact murder. Yeah, I already did this one. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Okay, that's what happened. I'll officially link to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. I'm gonna save real quick. Just because, I mean, it kind of is, because if the knife was stolen from the evidence room, and there was a crime committed in the evidence room, then yes, the knife is connected. Or not. That's why we save. That's why we save. That's why we save. Alrighty. The thing I haven't pressed yet is this one. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. Though something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why you didn't ask? Or why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy, what with Lana's case and all. Not properly investigating a double homicide, then pussyfooting around what happened in his own department. Yeah! Yeah. Very loud, very obnoxious, probably not very good at his job. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? And then, okay, so that didn't give me anything. Maybe this, I can press this again now that I know. One thing and one thing only. Where the victim was found. So, tell me, where was the victim found? Where the corpse was found. We already did press this technical evidence room. There it is! Oh, wait a second. I have heard of that. You mentioned it earlier. The evidence room? Didn't you mention that in his testimony just now? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. I feel like they should have let me get away with presenting it on that last point, too. Because I'm smart. I figured it out. Wanted me to press this for you? There's the connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? Just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. Link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. This the part where I... Now can I? Well, I'll press it first just to make sure. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. There we go. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number of the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. You two make a good pair. I ship it. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there. Conclusion, that evidence room is definitely haunted now. Call up the ghost, boys! It's time to reel them in. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's also the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. But really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? If you're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything? And well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Well, guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Victim's ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. And I definitely don't have an ID card in evidence that I could cross-reference it to. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. Oh. Mesic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, squad! How you doing? What's up? The number is 58421898675309. Da 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 da. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8, 2. I can't do it. Didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department. Tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I'm a smart boy, I think. Have confidence, right? We just did a whole little song and dance about it. Meaning? Has to be what I think it is. Mean. Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. It tells you something? What does it tell you? Take that! A witness? How's the legal nonsense going? It's going! What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. That's the face. No, I got confused. And this is news. Damn, Edgeworth! Damn! Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Okay. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? I had to sneeze! I had to sneeze. I scream like an old man trying to make a point. Don't judge me. No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, righto. Personnel IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842-189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I forgot. You didn't even get the first number right. Again! The number the chief of police gave us was 5842-189. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. Surprise! He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. Double murder! Double murder! Same guy killed at the same time in two different locations across town from each other. What does it mean? Wow! That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time and a completely different location. Yeah, that's what I just said, Edward. What's up? What, buddy? Order! Chief, what does this mean? No, what I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Oh, didn't you hear me? Okay, Mr. Psycho Face. Damn. The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the new— Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember that bit. Officer Meekins. Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha! It was that it was that weird little guy. The Rock Lee eyebrows. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I am here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir! Look at his fucking face. Little weasel. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report has nothing to do with the Lotta Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on top of the report, you dumb son of a bitch. Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. Did seem challenged. Some people not listen to what you're saying. You said Meekins. First playthrough? Absolutely not. First playthrough in a very, very long time, so I have forgotten some details. But I was heavily involved in this fandom in the mid-2000s, so take from that what you will. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. Yeah, I played the remakes when they first came out in like 2018, I think. I played through them once. But I played all the original DS games. But that was years ago. So I remember a lot, but I've also forgotten a lot. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. Damn! What? Now what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial, and for some reason, the defense attorney never gets access to this, and we just find new evidence just submitted mid-trial all the time. It just happens all the time, and we just don't worry about it that much because it's game mechanics, baby. Courtroom drama. Look at how far down my little hair zigzag goes. Boing. Boing. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Raito over there. Good job, Raito, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. Oh. No! Aw, Edgy Bud. He's not happy. He's very mad. Oh my god, is that like the Death Note user? Oh my god. Now that would be a fucking... Can you imagine, like, the Kira trials in court? Jesus Christ. Death Note could ended very differently. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, what with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. Don't fucking remind me. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time. Really. Have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Getting whipped to shit. I don't think there's ever been an area this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. Yeah, he's the chief of police. So, will be continued. I guess we were done with the lunch lady. I forgot. Anyway, court. Day 1. Done. Let's go. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Or try to, at least. Alright, let's do it! Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Science awaits us. No, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum. Was it empty? Oh god, I still have to do this voice in flashbacks? Okay, fine. The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water. For erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. Just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is new game tech. I mean, luminal testing fluid. Luminal? A lot of sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? Because you're the player character. I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Emma says, A-cab, all cops are bad at their jobs, according to her. Test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press the A button to spray it on. This was, on the DS version, this was a touchscreen thing. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. Oh. Not a touchscreen thing for the Switch. It might be, it might not be. I don't know because I am playing in console mode right now. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so... Ugh. Emma, you're shaking. Just my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course? Yeah, there's not very much of it. What's odd about this scientifically? The amount of blood. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? Definitely think so. And look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. They fought here. There'd have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark the floor plans where we find when we find a bloodstain, okay? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. Saved up my allowance to buy that. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. They should! Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah! I love court games where they don't show you all the evidence. That feels illegal. Feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Ha! Who's this? Oh, it's you again. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star! You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Day-old sushi, gross. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Great, now I gotta talk to you again. What's up, oops all perjury? You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but you kinda deserved it. Grab over legality when it comes to crucial court cases, right? No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. It was your fault. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable! You should be in jail right now! How are you here? Well... Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Oops, sorry, I committed perjury. Teehee. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. No, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. It is your name. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect, and before long they called me the cough-up queen. I don't want this woman to be my angel or my devil, right? Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go? Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... the one with the knife on it! What do you think about this? SL9 incident. Written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal to the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? And now we go back into the talk. The slide incident. Wait, I can't actually talk to her about it? Hello? Hello? Do I have to show her the other thing? I would friends out in like 2 days? Yeah, probably! What the fuck? I literally can't talk to her about it. She said she'd talk to us about it, and she doesn't want to talk about it. Fuck. Is there more stuff that I can show you? You wanna see more stuff? Look at this. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, I'm fine. I'm just gonna fucking leave. Bye. Where are we going? Let's go see Edgeworth. Let's see how he's doing after all that. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. Hope that's what he's doing. Guess we'll have to come back. Alright, alright. I kind of figured, but I figured I'd check. Should I talk to you about it now? Guess not. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. Shopping in the bathroom? Yeah, probably. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. That feel when no BF. I know. So sad. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Alrighty. Oh. One guess whose office this is. Got a fucking cow print fedora. I want to see this man wearing that shit. Fakey Hawaboo, that's exactly, yep. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. Got a fucking Texas sign, a lasso, Jesus Christ. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime? Sure seems that way. Oh. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti! So prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. Can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Let's dig around in his shit! Types, he sure are prickly. It must be the real deal. I would think that one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Posed in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction? Like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. We have the sad music and everything. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. Won't open. Thought it'd be open? We need someone's permission to go in there first. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Good. The guy responsible was fucking here. Because I guess he's not. Wait, that's not where I want to go. Nope. Detention center. Here we go. Like Miss Sky is in questioning. Hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd also arrested a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Okay, fine! Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ugh, it makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. Don't mess up or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us here much either. I was just there, and it didn't let me go in, and I would like to go in. Can I go in? No, I can't! Examine some stuff. Look, on the floor, it's a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. Trap here? Wait, I know! Someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. Let's just fucking examine everything. Swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through there, cactus would fall over. Ouch. If only that handy police ID card you have as evidence would let you in the evidence room. I know! I'd say it'd be more of a yarg myself. Let me in. Let me in. I have an ID card. Let me in. Let me in on that gif of the guy rattling the doors. Let me in. Let me in. Anything, 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 anything. Spray to use. How do I use it? Oh, she wrote her name on the bottom. That's so cute. Someone used a marker to write their name on this. Emma Sky. Don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go. Well, you never know when something might go down. What kind of a world do you think we live in? Oh. I'm not sure how to use the spray out of context. I'd love to just spritz everywhere. That'd be fun. Oh, hey, look, it's our good friend. Wait. The badger. Blue badger is still wriggling around today. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department's been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's gonna do something naughty. Well, if Five Nights at Freddy's has taught me anything, that's not actually gonna do much. Power source as he runs on children's souls! Yaha! See, I would love to talk to you more, but you're not giving me the option to talk to you. Should I talk to you do this? Oh. Back when you were the cough-up queen, right? We found this ID card here. Oh, we found this ID card here in the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely goodness. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Okay. I'm just gonna present everything until she wants to talk to me more. The knife. A body with Edgeworth's knife stuck in it was found in Edgeworth's car. I think he'd owes me for his gratitude. Gratitude? Why, if I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been the suspect. I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? It is fucking strange. I don't think that has anything to do with it. That doesn't have anything to do with it. Actually, no, I do want to show you this. Nope, she doesn't fucking care. Ah. I want to talk more about the SL9 incident, but you won't talk to me. I'm expecting her to just, could you tell us more about the SL9 incident? And launch this back into this, but you won't talk about it. Lady, what is your deal? Gotta increase your social rank first? Apparently. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. Use the Magatama. That's not a mechanic until the next game. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. Considered he was killed in the evidence room and only discovered in Edgeworth's car? I watched too much Criminal Minds. Yeah, that's the thing. That's a possibility. I'm not gonna say anything because I know already. So. Oh yeah. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Guess what?
Look at this photograph.
Did you hear it? Did it go off right? Let me do it again. Look at this photograph. Yeah, I've got a button for that now. I did it. I did it between streams. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl, I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. That's why I committed perjury 3 separate times. Just like that time. That time? Will she talk about it now? Jiminy Christmas, thank you! God damn! That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago. It was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any clearer than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence. Of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be... Yeah, Phoenix, we just saw him in the flashback. Pay attention. Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, hasn't forgotten. Neither have I. Haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. No one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Oh, wait! Those lunches you sell... There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have, anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection! So, rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Oh yeah? Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood? Yeah, I bet. Fucking Texas-ass stereotype. Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. Got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. Salisbury steak horse meat? I'm pretty sure it's not. It's just regular steak. With a weird name. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. He pretends like he's from Texas, and that's just weird. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Alrighty, now I bet Mr. Cowboy is back in his office, so let's fucking go! Place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please! Huh? Wasn't that... One steak lunch, please! Oh, you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. We have to go give it to a cowboy. Oh, no! Oh, no! Gumshoe! Oh, no, no! Oh, now I feel so bad. Oh, no, baby boy! He's hungry! Oh, it's a punishment for coming up with a blue badger? No! He's a good boy! Look at him! Look at him! No! KenDB24, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've got our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Poor man lives off ramen. Give him something substantial, right? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. You wanna know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. And off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation's off to a running start. Get that man a steak. Starting a GoFundMe to buy a steak lunch for my boy. Where the fuck is he? Where's that fucking ass cowboy? Where is he? I guess they want us to go to detention. Fine. Fine. I'll go to the fucking detective. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things are just... What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying! Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir! That's what I'd say! Aw, hi, Meekins. Yeah, I knew you were in here, bud. Hi! Greetings, sir! Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins, so you're the guard here at the detention center? No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh god, that voice kills my throat. Ugh, I might have to change this guy's voice. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't... Is he? You... Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you? The perpetrator, Officer Meekins, reporting, sir! What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. What's up, buddy? Sir, I'm a patrolman with criminal affairs, sir! Sir! Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sirs, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Yeah, we were just in his office, don't act so surprised. And then I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious person! What in the this guy doing? So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blocked out. And when I came to, I was here. Detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hand. Like Miss Sky. Let's go with the... Another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir, but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And then the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
Next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone, because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
And then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the horror, sir. Can you imagine how I felt?
Someone's body... weird? Some story. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? Killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. You have to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir. Then label me victim.
I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Yeah, no motive. Got no motive. Give this guy the steak. Guy's a putz, he doesn't fucking know anything. Burn with the blood thing? No! There's glass in the way. I'm gonna show him a couple of things and see if he responds to this. You?
Scared of knives, sir?
Okay, I just want...
That's it, sir! Last night, sir, that's the one! It was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled.
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. Reacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Okay, you're weird. What do you have to say about this? Look at this. Nope. Nope. I'm just trying to see if I can wiggle anything else out of this guy.
Hey! Why do you have that? That's...
From the day it was taken at the prosecutor's office. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk.
So this means I'm a free man! Innocent! It's a dream, sir. Then I hope I never wake up!
Dream, you'd better wake up right now. Okay. Nope. No shit. Show him the other knife. Same dialogue. Okay, I guess this guy doesn't fucking know anything else. Bye! Is there a cowboy there now? No! God damn it. I want to get in the evidence room. Let me in. Fucking case. So many bits. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna fucking show him everything. Have a look at this. Yeah, I'm on a cowboy hunt. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. And nowhere. I'm alone, all alone. Bro. Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. Talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Your mechanic was handy for nudging you on what to do. It was. Faster in show up in the D&D game or cast off than in this game, apparently. I'm just gonna show him everything. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it! That's what? My head was a blank now until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember, sir! You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all! This ID card? Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing! I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Okay, talk to me, buddy. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. Look at him, he's so lanky. He's not wearing socks! His pants are too short and he's not wearing socks! Keep him in jail. Keep him in jail. I didn't know who Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you! So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now! So I whooped and leapt at him! Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? Do unto others before they do unto you! My own father's words, sir! Oh, what happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why is it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. And now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. Finally! Finally! Let me out of here. I have to go give a steak to a fucking cowboy. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk. Oh, no. And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir! Detectives look a little flustered. I watch too much Criminal Minds. I'm putting the pieces together. I'm imagining it's like in the mind palace is like putting all the little puzzle, like 3D puzzle pieces are descending and they're locking together. It's like, psh, scene of the crime, psh, the evidence, psh. Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh ho ho, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
No, I don't want to talk to you. You're creepy. Is Edgeworth gonna be okay? Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
That sounds like an inquisition.
Brain attic, according to Schultz. Cause it's empty. Oh no, cause he's not smart. Aw. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Right-ho! God, I could have gone my whole life without seeing that fucking face. On karma. The legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in course, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
Uh-oh. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, righto, I can't give away all our little secrets just like that. And in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping this chief of detectives' trap shut.
Aw, he was the one you were picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw that? Whoops! Wonder what it was he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Look at this. This. Yeah, he doesn't know. Okay, I'm just gonna show him random stuff until he spills the beans. Really, the Edgeworth maybe? This shoe. Look at this.
Look at this photograph.
Ah, no, nothing. Okay, fine. Fine. Floor plans, he's not gonna say anything about that. No. This, perhaps? No. No. It's a badger! No, he doesn't care. Oh man, you guys, this is totally random. This is a total side tangent. Absolutely has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. I'm so excited to make dinner tonight, you guys. For those who haven't been to my previous streams, I talked about this, I think it was on an art stream last week. So there's this stuff you can get in Japan. It's like seasoning for rice. It's called furikake. It's like little dried seaweed pieces and it comes in different flavors. My favorite are it comes with little dried egg pieces, little flavor bits basically, and I also like salmon. And you could buy it just at every single general store in Japan, right? But since I moved away from there, I haven't been able to find it. Nowhere had it that I was looking for it. And I finally found it today, and so like as soon as this stream is over, I am busting into my kitchen. I am making myself some white rice. I am making my signature dinner that I had in Japan like all the time. Is you make a bowl of white rice, you demolish it with furikake, and then you put fried eggs on top. And I've told you guys before about how my parents have chickens. Well, their chickens are finally old enough to start laying eggs, and so my mom, she came to visit me yesterday because she was picking up some stuff, and she gave me like a dozen fresh chicken eggs from her chicken so I can use those for my fried eggs for my rice bowl tonight. I'm so fucking excited. Gonna have some fucking eggs and furikake dinner. Oh my god. I'm so fucking hype. You would not believe. Fuck! Where's the fucking cowboy? Where is he? God damn it! I don't want to talk to you! Where's the fucking cowboy? God damn it! Sedgeworth here? No, he's still gone. Fuck me. Ugh. Fine, I'll go fucking talk to Gant again. No more things to say? What haven't I shown him? My badge? No, he doesn't give a shit about this badge. About the knife! Oh, I forgot what I've shown him already. God damn it, look at the first parking pass! Look at the badger! I already showed you the badger. Showed him that. Show him this knife. Fucking hell, man. Fine, I'll just show him fucking everything. Look at this steak! Do you know where a cowboy is? I'm supposed to give a cowboy this steak. And I don't know where he is. I don't even like him that much. I just want him to be visible so I can talk to him. Talk to the chief about that missing thing. Missing thing. Which missing thing? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Said it earlier. They're gonna get secrets. No, keep trap shut. Earlier. What do you want the chief of detectives to do? Kind of discreetly ask him. Hey, chief of detectives. Oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? I know he's standing right behind me, and I'm looking at, and he's like staring daggers through you right now, but hey. Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So, nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. Oh, there we go, there we go. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. Didn't even finish writing it. The lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? Date on it's February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. I remember this a bit. Really get back to investigating the police department. Crime scene! Yes, I should! Yes, I should! Yeah, I fucking forgot what his thing was. He lost his ID card. Okay. Bye, annoying orange. I'm leaving. That's just what I'm gonna call him now. He is the annoying orange now. It describes him perfectly. Where's my goddamn cowboy? Where is he? Show him to me! God! Oh. Maybe I should have shown him the thing. Maybe I should have shown him. What's up, annoying orange? Have you seen this? No, he doesn't care! maybe I... What's up, you fucking dweeb? Do you know anything about this? No! Oh, well maybe he does. This is new audio.
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright.
It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Okay. Maybe Edgeworth is back now that I have that. Edgeworth! Edgeworth! No! Fuck, where is he? Show me the boy. Show me! Start with Schultz. Show me the boy. Start with Marshall. Show me the cowboy. I want to investigate the fucking crime scene. I could give a shit about the fucking yeehawaboo. Get him out of here. I just want to look at the fucking crime scene. I just want to go in. Let me in! I want to draw a picture. I want to draw a picture of me, like my VTuber, holding, can you use the ID card with the door? I mean, that's what I was trying to do. Normally, if you just examine it, it'd be like, hey, we can use this, but like, I don't have a present button because there's no one fucking here. Can't examine the security video. I examined it already. I think I've examined everything in this room. Man's drinking on the job unless that's apple juice. Very well could be, knowing this game. Where's the goddamn cowboy? Show him to me. I want to see that stupid man. Want to see the goddamn cowboy. I want to go in the fucking crime scene. Ah! When did that get there? When the fuck did that get there? God damn it. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Raito asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Said you examined the door. I already had examined the door. I had already examined all that stuff, though. Now, Raito. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate it all. Phoenix, stop being a bottom! Raito, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Uh-huh. Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Goes to show, you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Give Gumshoe $50. Can you give him a steak? We already have. I know! We already had an ID card! We had one in my pocket! We couldn't have just used that! I know it's evidence! But come the fuck on!
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
Seem happy.
Yes, sir. 'Cause, sir, we had to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Get me the fuck out of here. I want to go into the evidence room. I'm gonna think. The evidence room is beyond that door. I would love to go into it now, please.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant.
Let's just walk in.
It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Fucking drink. Because my throat's sore from all the yelling you see. Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina sky so great? The fuck? Oh. Knocked something off my desk, it's fine. What's up, you fucking cowboy? Let us in. Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? It's his office. What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here is my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! He said it! He said the thing! He said the thing! He said the thing! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff badge in these parts.
Yeehaw.
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's awaiting. Like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. Yeah, I need a yeehaw button now. Can I just... I have no idea what this is going to be, and we're all going to find out together. There we go. Thank you, random YouTube video yeehaw exclamation point and sound effect. Couldn't hear it. There it is. Yeehaw! Heard it that time. You're busy then? The tiniest yeehaw in the background. World's smallest yeehaw. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. And you're about to tangle with these hombres anyway, because we're gonna talk to you, because we're annoying. Yay!
Hi, Milo. By my feet. Hello, cutie pie. What you doing? Hello, Milo. Hello, Milo. Is there some Milo? Do you want a yeehaw too, Milo?
Nope, she left. I annoyed her into leaving.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading a six-shooter, I say a little prayer. Rourke.
What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk. Oh, yeah!
You're just saying that was his stomach. You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. Right, I forgot. This steak is so fucking cold right now. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. You fake-ass poser.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. The other day? Other day? Other day? Hi, Milo. And Jesus Christmas. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
Filet steak lunch. I see. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. He's gonna horf that shit down hole. Marshall is slowly breaking Star. It's not slowly. I am tumbling down a hill of despair at this moment as we speak. If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of the rocks cracking as I whack them with my large head. On my way down the cliff. The Grand Canyon, you might say. That's not in Texas. But it is in the South, and I have been there. Just push me off the Grand Canyon with this fucking man. All right, Bambina, you win. Finally, it seems like.
Hi, Milo! Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. There's a cat on my lap. She's being a lap cat, and now she's being a menace! Milo! God damn it. Ow.
Jeez. She knows she's not allowed on my desk, so she takes every opportunity to get in my lap, pretend to be sweet, and then launch herself onto my desk and just stay up there as long as she can, which is usually only about 2 seconds before I push her off. And she knows she's not allowed. She's bad kitty, but she likes to play anyway. And now she's back by my feet again. You little monster. You troublemaker. You little demon. Don't not look at me when I'm talking. Butt pats. You hate butt pats. Get out of here. He's willing to talk. Alright, fine. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, I kept getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. Cat girl mode! Meow, 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 meow. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. Ah, thank you for the head pats. Yeah. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. Probably not a horse. It's probably a fucking scooter or something. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know. This star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. Yeah, I also just said that. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books. It smells like a bad game of poker. Can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us exactly what happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the day of our case. That's right, the evidence transferals. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. Yeah, readjusted myself in my chair. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the machine here tapes here are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. Security Garden, you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. So this is the ID card record. Hey! I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. I'll go ahead and do that now, or else I'm gonna forget and get angry again. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. There it is, 8675309. Look, the 4th number. It's a perfect match. Just at 514, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? But that's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Didn't recognize him, perhaps? All right, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Ah. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Wasn't Marshall still dressed like a cowboy in the flashback? It can't be new. I maybe just got a hankering about watching Texas food. Maybe. Maybe. Hi, Milo. What? What is it, kitten? Yeah? Meow? Meow? Oh, there she is. Milo. Sorry, could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the County Sheriff's Department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. Now, transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. That happened to SL9 2 days ago. Yup. So what happened 2 years ago? We're gonna fucking find out! Sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. Thought the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. It's neither wild nor west here. Aha! But that and this are to complete. Yeah, Milo, do not jump on top of my PC tower. Bad kitty. But this and that are 2 different things entirely. I guess so? No, I'm lost. Evidence to get anywhere with this guy. This. Yeah, no. Nothing. Nothing from this guy. Nothing from this fucking cowboy. Milo is active tonight. She's on the prowl. She is indeed. Just gonna see if I can get anything out of this guy before I move on. Nothing. You know about the badger? No, he doesn't give a shit about the badger. She wants all the love. No, she wants to cause problems. She's been fed. I gave her treats. Being a menace. If she wanted the love, she could stay in my lap, but she doesn't want to stay in my lap. She wants to jump into my lap and then jump up on my desk and then launch herself onto another part of my desk and knock all my shit off the desk. Is what she wants to do, don't you? Don't you, you little nightmare? Come here. Let me see. Oh, ow, sorry. Bumped the mic. Milo. Milo, Milo, Milo. Milo, 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 Milo. Milo song. The Milo song. Sing the Milo song. Okay, bye. Okay, whatever. Goodbye, cowboy. I'm done with you. I'm done with your shit. Why is there a car door? There's an entire fucking car door! Quiet. The investigation must be over here. So, this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Hi, Gumshoe. Whoa! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true what I heard? Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire and knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50? Even me? Oh, Gumshoe, buddy. Oh. Oh. Oh, so that's what you were asking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for the day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, it's floor plans, but the same art as a photograph. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for a day? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're a boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's fighting to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Of course! I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own. He's got a little picture of Maggie, who's not even in this game. She doesn't show up until the next one. Did this case come out after the 2nd game? It has to have, because that's her art sprite. Hang on. I'm curious. Consisting of the first 4 cases with Rise of the Ashes released separately a year later. So when did the 2nd game come out? Okay, so the case came out in 2010. Looking this up. I need the release date for the 2nd game. Okay, yeah, I guess it did come out much later. So that would make sense. Like, I knew it was added later, but I wasn't sure what the time difference was. But Justice for All came out in 2007, and I guess Rise from the Ashes, which is this case, didn't come out until, like, the re-release in 2010. That's a big gap. So the only locker we can open is our own. At this point, Maggie is his subordinate, which makes that a little weird. Yeah, it's a little weird. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick for the handles, see? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor. If the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock. That's what happened. My end would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Interesting. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right? And they're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you'd call fate. Good case it gives more lead to Edgeworth's thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of blacked out a lot of Justice for All, so I kind of forget about Edgeworth's whole thing. But we're gonna get to it, I'm sure. I'm sure. Milo, what the fuck? Quit knocking you— Hang on. She's over there causing problems. Milo. What did not happen?
Sit in my lap, you little demon. Get you. Get you. Hold up, pets. I'm gonna give you so many snuggles, you're gonna hate it. I'm gonna give you love. Nope, you're being a menace. So you get to stay on my lap. Oh, she hates it. She hates it. She's being wrangled. And she doesn't want to be wrangled. Hi. Are you a bad kitty? Were you up on the counter when you weren't supposed to be and you knocked off a coaster and it made a very loud sound? Yes. Yes. He's in trouble. He's a troublemaker. Have you learned your lesson? Have you learned your lesson? I'm gonna snuggle you so hard that you're gonna learn your lesson. Okay, fine. Get out of here. Yeah, disciplinary snuggles, basically. Okay, I just saw a couple people walk past my house because there's a sidewalk out there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and real quickly close my blinds so that people don't see me with my e-girl headphones because it's dark out. Getting dark. Yeah, have you learned your lesson? No more crying, please. Anyway, Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. Oh yeah, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. Show him something. Fucking show him something. Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection? That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew that Edgeworth was cat hair in my mouth. I was kissing on her. Causing trouble even when she's not in the room. Milo, what are you eating? Hey! Quit chewing on wires. I'll lock you in my bedroom if you're being bad. I'll do it. I even gave you treats today, and this is how you betray me? By being a menace while I'm trying to stream? Apparently. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there's some loose ends left on that case. Determined to be a menace. Watch the first few cases of this game. Yeah, probably. There's a lot of stuff happening. Talk about it? Yes, thank you. Now that was a bloody, violent case. Violent. So it was a murder? A serial killing. Serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this case after all. But the killer made a mistake and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago? That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence? Supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. Last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? And we've been told this like 12 times already, and if you haven't been listening, Emma, just say so. You'd see you over here jotting down notes in your little notebook on that one little sprite. We've been told that like 6 times now. If you don't know that by now, you just haven't been paying attention. So that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Okay, I guess that's all we get out of him. There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. Guess it must be evidence for some case. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. Guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck over some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. It's true, he's too long, we can't tell. If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. Won't open. You really think it would?
Hey, pal, our security is high tech around here. Okay. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is. Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. The metal detector from the last case. Yay! What are you doing? Yeah, I'm looking at you. What do you have? Rolling around. The one that led to solving of that case out on Gourd Lake, remember? Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box? You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart. Spirit box. Nah, I know about Spirit box. I've played. Creepy handprint. What's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint there. Like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright! What if there are other blood stains left in the room? We should use your testing fluid to check it out. Can I do that? Yes. Rich. I knew it! This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter? What's the matter, detective? How about your ghost hunting adventure? This locker! It's mine! Yours? Please! You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. Do that for me, won't you, pals? Important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. Gumshoe. Rich. I'm wasting all your luminal, Emma. Gonna stop me. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Might be Detective Goodman was actually an alien. This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plan. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Oh, wait. No, I wasn't done. I want to go sprint some more stuff. Gotta get this whole room clean. Don't forget to check the ceilings. Oh ho ho! Ha ha! Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. Might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called Luminal testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down in the floor plans. Spritzy. I think that's probably gonna be all of it. Okay. Anything for me? No. Look at some more stuff. Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. That locker is coded with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker? Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from The Case. The Case? The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. Take a closer look, obviously. Wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. Hi. Hi, you. I don't know if you guys can hear when she makes her little noise. Very cute. She's a very talkative little creature. Oh, I was gonna pick you up and hold you. Okay, fine. Want to try to put it back together? Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest back in place. Hell yeah, puzzle game! Let's go! Left. Find that little jagged piece. That. Combine. Yeah, nice. Like the long edge. That. One. Nope. All. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. And then I think this one, there, yup. Okay, oh, and that looks like this. Nice, sick. Oh, that one looks like this one. That one. There, okay, that's a bit of a stretch, but sure. Ah. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too, in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. Okay, is there anything else? What's a saw and paint doing here? The dawn of time. True art has always been a war against oppression. Art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger? Well, you might say this is my studio. You're in the evidence room? You heard it here first, folks. Gumshoe's doing arts and crafts in the evidence room. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from The Case, you know. SL9. It does have a tag on it. Sick. Gimme. Anything else? Anything else? Damn into that. else? Oh, more? Put these pieces together, it makes a jar. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Okay. Anything else to look at? I mean, this. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. A pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. The guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. And shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. I think that's everything in here. Gumshoe? No, doesn't have anything to say to me. What's up, fuck? Gonna look at your shit? You sure have a lot of monitors in here. There's 8 cameras in the evidence room in all. One for each section. Which monitor shows the section where the crime took place? Why do cattle sit before the rains come? Not for man to know. Unless you're the security guard responsible. Marshall, Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, well. Do you have anything more to say to me? Nope. Present. Show him some stuff. Maybe I should show Gumshoe some of this. Maybe he says some things. He says some stuff and some things. Stuff and things. Speaking of detective. Yeah, he doesn't know shit. You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents. No, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed to death after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. Nope, he doesn't know shit. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the moidah. Whoa! What is it? That second number. Not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth. What? Second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. Ah, shit. What? Uh-oh. Why would Edgeworth have to come to the evidence room? Hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm gonna give him my report for the day. It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? That's a reference to the third game. The one that says nothing but no problems. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. That means when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe. Phoenix! That's not very nice. I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Let's go bother our pink boyfriend. Bye, Marshall. Where's Edgy? Where is he? Show him to me. Get out of my way. I'm going to visit my boyfriend. What the fuck are you doing here? Ah, guests, my apologies. Oh, it's you? Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Looking sad as fuck. Right. I'll bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. Real info's on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. He's so sad he can't even flip it over. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Aw, it's okay, buddy. It's okay, it's me, your boyfriend is here. Phoenix Wright, your favorite guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, how'd the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealed evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. Warning. We're lucky this time. Again. I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. Police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief police. And I mean, shouldn't the police be in charge of the police investigation anyway? I'm confused why Edgeworth was involved in this at all. Aside from him maybe being personally invested. Nothing but wait for his results. I see. Doing such a good job now, aren't they, Star? I feel like that's sass directed at me and I'm going to ignore it. Why, I ask you, why? All along, all I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Still. Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Hey, Edgeworth, you want to look at some stuff that's going to bring up past trauma? I know you. Probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident. Some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in? Ah, the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. Gee, thanks. Talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. Head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. He was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Oh, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? Not anymore. I want to know is why he was a deputy chief of police on the investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. Won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. But wait, you didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I have a code and I follow it faithfully. Okay, so what you do? Yeah, let's show him the fucking list of names. Oh, right. I'd better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. Chief of Police. Wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. Told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. Chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. Better make a note of it. Lord, we don't need a third murder. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Oh, by the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science,
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Well, testing fluid, Well then, you might have use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
Has been chemically treated for better adhesion. Smells like a setup. Yeah, sure does. Hang on. God, that Meekin's voice just destroyed my voice, apparently. Blech.
For me? Are you sure? We aren't the enemy, you know.
All I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, really, no need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. To finish that long case? Jay, we are still in the long case. Long case means it's gonna take me like 3 or 4 weeks on. And at this point, we're almost done with playthrough or session 2. This shit's gonna be a 4-parter. Oh, thank God she's gone. Okay, back to the police department. Let's go. Guard station. Oh, Yeehaw's gone too. They really don't want me talking to anybody else. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Gee. Alright, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that'll have the best left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and just choose a finger.
Okay, let's do this one.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With the A button. See?
Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder's well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With the X button. Exciting, I know.
See, in the DS version of the game, you sprinkled it on with the touchscreen, and then you blew into the microphone to blow the stuff away. It was actually really fun. But, of course, the Switch does not have this technology.
Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine. It won't go up to your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I actually have a cousin who does this for the FBI. It's kind of cool. He does, like, fingerprint analysis. He works in, I think that's, like, his main thing is fingerprint analysis. That's, like, his department. But he does, forensics and stuff. I don't see him very often. He lives very far away.
Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I'd better give it a try. I had to get fingerprinted for work. Yeah, me too! I got fingerprinted as part of my background check when I did JET program a few years ago.
Dust it on, and we blow it off. Aha! You did it! You found one!
Good. This looks nothing like a fingerprint.
You mentioned it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Take a criminology class once. I've kind of wanted, like, just because of, like, these games and, like, detective shit, I've kind of been curious. Like, I wouldn't pursue it as a career or anything, but I do kind of want to take, like, a, like, criminology class or, like, criminal psychology class just for fun. Just to, like, be in a class. I think it'd be fun if I could find, like, a cheap one or something. I don't know. It's not something I'd do anytime soon, but just for funsies, you know. I like learning about psychology and that kind of thing. I think it's interesting. Maybe I'll write a crime drama someday.
Looking at the locker door again closely, it seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
outside the blood. I mean, like this very obvious fingerprint, like right here. Spread that cocaine. Yeehaw. Gotta get it a little better. I remember when I played this as a kid, I tried really, really hard. Get it really up in there. Really sprinkle it on. Get every single little pixel of that fingerprint covered.
Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
No, we're not done yet? It's quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
Guess she's right.
I missed some little pixels at the bottom. Shit. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
Because Edgeworth gave you the whole file that were you not paying attention earlier and you got on my crap earlier. Sheesh. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Well, it's Gumshoe's locker, so...
Yup.
Match found! Let's go!
Aha!
So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. He was distracted worrying for his boyfriend. Give him a break. No!
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Gave me this so what look.
Guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right?
Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
There go her eyes sparkling again. Check for prints.
This was just the tutorial.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, you must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Like right up here where there wasn't any blood to wipe away?
Oh ho ho ho. Hee 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 hee. Ha ha ha. Hee hee.
Alright. I want to get every single damn pixel. Let's go. Completionist mode. I'm on X Games mode. Let's go. I want to get every single fucking pixel of this fingerprint. Let's go. Okay, my thumb's tired. I missed some down at the bottom. It's pretty close though. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Marshall, what were you up to in here? Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Who is this? Is it someone I know? Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? No, the other one.
That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma? They're decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh. Oh.
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain.
Why would Officer Marshall...
Looks like our investigation's finally turning up some results. I I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Done, done, done. All right. And that, I think, is where we're going to call it for the day because it gave us a nice little stopping point. So, next Friday, we resume trial day 2. It says day 3, but it's day 3 of the case overall. It's the second court case time. So, who are we bothering? Glad I could catch a stream. This was fun. Yeah! Glad you can make it. Glad for the folks who were here. Let's go. Let's throw the book at him. Now I want to lasso his ass. Here, just for old time's sake. Before I close this tab. Okay, I'm closing out of this tab now. The YouTube tab. Next Friday we can see how my theory pans out. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate a raid because good pal B is streaming. Oh shit. Anyway, I'm gonna do my usual shilling. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Our next Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Friday will be next Friday, where we head back into the courtroom with hopefully less perjury this time. Yay! So make sure to follow if you aren't already, and also if you've missed previous parts, you can watch them on my YouTube channel. I have a full playlist with all of my Ace Attorney VODs, so you can go back and catch up there, watch them at 1.5 speed if you're like me and you want to get through shit faster. That is an option that is available to you. You can also join my Discord server, because that's where folks who enjoy me and my work and my projects hang out. I post my stream schedule there every week, etc. I'm also, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing on Monday because I want to do an art stream, but I can't stream comics next week. So I need you guys to help me figure out what to do. So I'm going to be asking about that in the Discord. Oh, and also one last thing is that I had a big shop update drop today. So I've got a bunch of new shit on my merch store. It's not merch just of me. It's merch that I have made of stuff that y'all might be interested in. So go check that out. Anyway, raid's gonna go ahead and activate. I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for coming. Goodbye.